What's up, guys? It's Ben here tonight and showing you my vintage Westinghouse floor box fan. I don't know what you call it. It's pretty cool. It's from the 1950s. I dated it back to the 1950s because of this blade. It's a very nice design. It's all plastic, but the plastic's quite durable. I don't see any yellowing. You would expect this thing since it's from the 50s. Now, it is because of the desk fans. This blade is what they use on their desk fans in the 50s, apparently. I could be wrong, so correct me in the comments with constructive criticism. If I'm wrong, lifting it up like this with my arm sitting down is kind of hard. Anyways, the motor is a little motor. It's metal. Cool. Is metal, which I'm kind of surprised about. I mean, they didn't have to make it metal because this is the only thing holding it on, this and this. But I'm guessing the reason why is this wouldn't really flex too much. This does flex, but maybe they did this that way. If this thing hit here, it wouldn't break it because it's only held on by 2 mounting points. And then you got where the bearing is. Guys, this isn't oil port. I dripped oil down there. But I don't know if it went in, so guys, let me know in the comments. It's model AF05, AF05 dash something. Model AF05, and there's the rest. Voltage 120, serial number, and there's the serial number. Circle 60. What else? Volt 100. Yeah, I said that already, but. Amps 1.0, yeah, the usual. So, we're gonna turn this around and I'll get to the creek in a second. This actually, no, first, before I get this turned around, this fan has like a Venturi ring in it. Really cool Venturi ring. First plastic cabinet Venturi ring I've seen. And has a Venturi grill. If you look on the grill here, this is so hard to turn around. I'm sitting. As you can see, if you look on the grill, it's a Venturi grill, just like so. So, here's low. And we'll get started off sounds in a second. Pretty cool. Blows a pretty good amount of air, even more when this front grill's off. Now, at first I thought the cabinet split in half because it's a little. I thought the cabinet would split in half like the Kmart, the cool one, but no, this is just like a molding line, or how it was put together, I think, somehow. Well, here we go. We'll do the spin down from low. Spin down from low here. The rattle's a little bit more on high, but it works pretty good. And it spins counterclockwise, so Lamont, if you're watching, you'll like this fan. Now, for some reason, when you look through it from the guard, it looks like the pitch is the wrong way, but when you look through it in person, with the grill removed, when you look at it with the grill removed, it looks like it goes the right way. So, well, if you look at it like this, you'll see the it's pitched the right way, but for some reason, to me, it looks like it's pitched backwards, kind of, through the grill. But here's how. Here's the startup sound, interestingly, you can only hear from the front. So yeah, let's go back to the back. This fan is put together in a very cool way in regards to the stand. It's put together in a way so that, oh, by the way, it needs fast washers. Yeah, so it looks like from the back. It does have a braced blade too. It's pretty cool. This is the same blade they use on the desk fans, I heard. So that's why I dated this back to the 50s. Full piece Venturi ring. Also, here's what I mean. So, this fan, I went to take the stand off. I loosened these and tried to take the stand off because I wanted to see if I could use it in the window. I gotta plug in my phone because it's about to die. And if it dies, I'll have to. I mean, I could just edit the parts together, but it's gonna be hard. Oh, yes, it is charging. All right, so you're gonna have to deal with the charger, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully I can try to keep it off the screen. Anyways, basically they have a cool design. So this grill is attached by this. I'm very glad they made this metal grill. They didn't really have to make this metal grill, like I said, but they did, which is just a testament to the quality. I'm sure when I said that earlier, you guys would say, well, the reason why it's metal is because it's quality still. Yes, I agree with that. Dude. And the cord comes out here. There's like a little grommet here. And there's big space in the grill. Look at that. And they have this. It is wide enough for you to stick a whole section of your hand through it. But you can't reach it far back enough to hit the blades. So, little kids, I don't know. This might be dangerous for them because their fingers are smaller and it could go farther back. But for me, it's not very interesting. So, I was unable to get this off the stand. Well, I got it off the stand properly, but it wouldn't be the safest thing. So basically what's cool about this is instead of this whole plastic cabinet taking the weight of this fan and this big, I think this is metal, I can't tell, but it actually might be plastic. Actually, it might be metal. Can't tell. But it's a heavy brace, right? Instead of this full frame taking the weight of the motor, the blade, this grill, the bracing, this, the stand. Well, no, it wouldn't be taking the weight of the stand. Instead of the stand being mounted, or this thing is being mounted directly to the side of the fan, like that, it's mounted alongside the stand. So the stand attaches this and the frame to itself, which holds everything together. If I zoom in here and I go over here, you'll see it's like an L shape. I might be able to see it better through this hole. No. You'll see that it's an L shape. What this does, you see that track? That track there? This track, you might be able to see better on the other side. There you go. You see a little track here. This track, as you can see, the thing for the stand is going through. And as you can see, this thing is like a big L piece. See that? And it goes into that track. Now, there's no wheels, but it's just like a section in the cabinet side to hold everything in place before they mount the stand in the factory. And it's also there, so if we want to take the stand off, this whole frame doesn't come crashing down into inside the fan and snapping the blade and maybe breaking the motor. It's in this little kind of area right here to make sure that when the stand is removed, because when I first removed one side of the stand, this metal grill came out a little bit, and I was wondering why, because it was still attached. But the brace was supposed to be like mounted with the stand. So when it's on the ground, this stand here, or this frame here, is not taking the full weight of the fan. The stand is. But the frame is around it because the stand's holding it in place along with the bracing. So when you do a movement like this, the brace does not fall out. That's why when I took the stand off, it got loose and almost came out. And that's why, but it's designed like that so that way the fan is not taking the whole weight of the bracing and the motor. The fan is not taking the whole weight. It's a stand that's taking the weight. That's why when you lift it up, you hear. Sometimes you hear a creak. But when you sit down, hear that? When you move this around, it creaks, especially in midair. That's because the handle and this body of the fan have to take all the weight. And that's why this whole frame creaks too. Listen. Sometimes you hear it. Oh, yeah, there you go. It creaks because the weight is relieved. Do you hear the frame, like the cabinet creak there? That is because all that weight when you lift the fan up. Good. Perfect time for startup sounds. It's like that. Now I'm going to do a startup sound on high because my mom and my sister is home. Hopefully they don't walk in the door right as I'm doing this, but come on, stop. I don't like to start it when the blade is spinning. I don't like to do the stop sounds when the fan is still spinning. It's not bad, but it allows you to hear the full thing. And there you go. This is my Westinghouse model AF05. Oh, there you go. Model AF05 fan. Bye, guys. Bye.